Hi there, Lisa Casey here. We are on Quizizz, and this is how you can assign synchronous learning for your students. So if you're looking at asynchronous work, we do not recommend that for elementary students because of the ages. Quizizz asks students to enter their birth dates and their parent emails, and that just tends to be a barrier between our students and their learning. So if you're elementary, you're going to do an instructor-led or a live quiz, so for synchronous use only. Either of these options should work. This one is students get to work on their own and you get to see their results all together as a class. And this one is you get to control the slides as you go, so you can stop and pause and control the pace of everybody. So either of these should work for your students. We're going to stick with the classic. Here we have a couple different options in terms of how your students access the quiz. You can participate as a team, so the scores are grouped, even if students answer at their own pace. Or this one is students just get to answer by themselves. You also have a summative test, which is not what I recommend, not the tool I recommend for testing our students. So I'm going to stick with classic. I'm going to skip the Google Classroom assignment, again, because of the ages of elementary students. That tends to get in the way or be a barrier for our learning. And then down here, we have a couple more options. So we can say that our students have certain number of tries, or they can have an unlimited number of attempts. We have a name factory, which means some fun names are put in. I tend to leave that off and just have students type their actual names in, but you could use that if you want to. You can determine whether you want your answers to show on during the activity or after the activity. So when students see the correct answers or if they see the correct answers. Down here, we have like bonus points and fun abilities to help engage our students a little bit more, make it more competitive for them. We have a timer that we can set, or we can turn it off. And then this is a good feature of Quizizz that Kahoot does not have. We can show the leaderboard so we can have that engagement and have students competing against each other, or we can take that pressure off and we can turn off our leaderboard so all students remain anonymous and nobody can see how the other students are doing. You can shuffle your question order. You can shuffle the answer options, so how those appear on the screen. Redemption questions pop up. If students get so many questions wrong, a redemption question will pop up and let students retry one of those questions they got wrong. So that's a great feature too, allows them a chance to redeem themselves. And then after each question, here are some memes that pop up. They're appropriate, silly little memes that might add a little bit of fun for your students. So you can turn that on or off as well. So those are just a few settings that you have an option to apply to each of your quizzes. And when you're ready, you're going to click that continue button. So now we're waiting for our participants to join. You can have your students go to joinmyquiz.com and enter this code, or you can come down here and click that button. And then this is a great way to share it with your students. You can copy that link and share it in the Google Meet chat, or you can share it in the Zoom chat. You could post it on Classroom. You can post it wherever you need to. So that's how you create a synchronous live quiz with your students. And then this screen right here is how you share it. Thanks for watching.